Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I am back from vacation and after a nice weekend trip of relaxing I'm back doing what I love the most, playing my games. And we heard the city and I think what we agreed upon last time is to make our rounds, talk to all the texts with their star above, and I think we had like 4 question marks here, so let's check those out too for potential new quests, because we are on our side quest run and it will take a few episodes. Don't know exactly how long, but we'll see what it is. So let's go around the neighborhood. City changed location so suddenly. 5 plates break in home of Gigi. Gigi asked Ortiz for compensate, but he'll 100 plates break there. Oh, Gigi get this shouted, no money. But somebody is always worse for wear, yes, so Kiki feel much sorry and help to tidy up big mess. Yes, because if they didn't move, they would have died. So I think a few plates is worth the mess. Have you seen what Mobius did to the Great Sword? How on Aionios are we supposed to get toe-to-toe with that? Well, I believe we could take them down with the Ouroboros help, but now I think we might very well be better off hiding for our lives. Which they technically are doing right this moment. Because I don't know if Mobius knows where the new site is. And hopefully they can keep it that way for a bit. Alright, let's have a look around. We got 2 on top. And we got 2 downstairs. Just walk towards all destinations and I'm sure we'll come across a few people. Until now, Mobius had never been able to determine the city's location, but now, thanks to a certain traitorous actions, each and every one of us is exposed to danger. Are the lost numbers going to take responsibility for what happened with Shania now? Are the lost numbers responsible for that? Is she not responsible for her own action, her traitorous intent? Going back to the city in one piece too. I can hardly believe it. Grandpa was overjoyed to see me back. She was so happy she even did a little no-pun dance. She's no spring turkin. Yeah, home's a wonderful thing.
I see some relations have changed.
Is someone playing music nearby? Yeah, it is. Well, ever seen Hope's Rest? Yeah, we actually have. Way back when, our founders lived there, but the catastrophic attacks scattered them far and wide. Those blasted Agnians made us use of their castle in that opportunity and took the land for themselves. If we ever got that fertile land back, the folks here in the city would live a lot better, that's for sure. So far, I think you're doing quite well too. I always knew that the city itself was a Pharaonis, and the real shocker was finding it can still move. Must have considerably confidential for you to know about it, but not Shania. Oh, the founder of my house was something special. I think even amongst 6 houses only a few people knew about it. True, or else it would have been discovered, truly. I think you need a bit more practice, man. It's a bit grating, if I have to be honest. And I need to be a little more melody to it. Okay. Oh wait, there's one more there. 2 even. Oh, so the city was a Pharaonis this whole time? I had no idea. The fact that it could move is just much of a surprise. It's a surprise to me that there's anything that you don't know, Midori. It means there still might be more city secrets to discover. There probably is. Oh, I made it back to the city, but it's still hard for me to believe when I wake up every morning. Maybe it's because I'm not back in the old room that I used to have before I went away. My old room. My grandfather wound up giving it to a no-pun that he adopted.
Good to add more names.
Well, it's understandable, isn't it? Because I think they were gone for like 10 years or something.
I see some relations have changed.
A very long time. Okay, we've got two markers. Looks like they are both on a different level, so should they all be here?
Now, we wait.
No, there can be potentially two people in this room, so...
Should be time for dinner soon, right?
Well, 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 a personal visit from Mobius's Most Wanted. Well, I'm not sure how I feel about being labeled like that. Well, for the lost numbers, it would be the highest conceivable honor. Your reputation alone is dealing Mobius a massive blow here. Anyway, here you go. Ooh. Free stuff, never mind that. So, Mobius aren't as united as they make themselves out to be, huh? Not too different from our Senate. Well, I keep hearing the word Senate, but I don't actually know what it means. Well, it's a committee made up of the 6 houses. Sure, there's always blocking this or that, but they're also a storehouse of know-how. When they aren't squabbling over ideology, they share their knowledge and set the direction for the city. The ones with the ultimate responsibility, we call the Elder. Just one of the many burdens the boss is shouldering right now. Yeah, I imagine. So where is this last question mark? That's the question. Because if it isn't down here, then it must be up
Now,
somewhere, isn't it?
We wait.
Every day's a training day.
Well, potentially, yes. So where would that be? Thinking is probably up here. We've seen plenty of the city that we should be able to find all of them. And if it does take me a bit of time, we'll just cut straight to it. But this one we got. Now. Ah. Whoa, let's not be hasty, mate. He goes splat. Excuse me, people walking up above. I wonder if you would be able to help me out a tad. I see now where the mix-up came to pass. You must have thought I meant to end my life. I only meant to do some practice falls. You see, the war room waiting there below, so there was never any concrete risk. Friend land on anything friend want, but from this height that's not optional. Hey, why would you even want to do this? To gain permission for my true love's hand. Hand? What hand? Her hand, my dear, in marriage nothing less. A jeweled pebble is what a suitor needs, if he's to have his marriage recognized, so I promised us to bring one home. Ah, I see. So this marriage necessitates finding this pebble. Our problem's really of another kind. You see, our family standing are of such. Oh, wait, you're outsiders, are you not? Well, my lady love is a noble house, and their old-fashioned representative is not inclined to bless our wedding wish. I begged and pleaded for 100 days, and finally as I came back, yes! So you need to find the jeweled pebble to prove your worth. But what does that have to do with you flinging yourself from high places? A jeweled pebble is only found in one place. At Levy's sandbar is the place it sleeps, a site in yonder Erythia Sea. The sandbar dome may be proving a testing task. As far removed from the city fair it lies, it's sure reached only by one with a boat. Of course I haven't access to a boat, so swimming is the only choice I have. I estimate the swim will take about 10 days, so till then I must fortify myself. And what more bracing action can there be than living from some high up lonely place? The nobon of the caravan it was who told me of this brilliant technique. I hear that's a well-perfected way to get a marriage recognized, in fact. I see? Wasn't there something in the previous Xenoblades that Nopon had to jump from a very high place in the tree into a body of water underneath? Just to prove it? I think it was probably where they got this legend from. And that is why, my friends, I tell you true, you needn't worry over this man, here. My training has begun in earnest. Yes, my Joulietta waits for my success. Can't we just find a pebble for him, because we have a boat? Your Juliet's going to be waiting a long time if you kill yourself jumping off high things, mate. Romero? You said the pebble's all you need. Correct. We have our own vessel. We could take you up to a levee sandbar. You will? By ship, the trip's much less than 10 days long. I'd be so grateful if you help me out. And where might we find this levee sandbar? Well, I sent your iris where our target lies. It won't be long now till my goal is reached. Sweet Joulietta, wait a little bit more. Romero and Joulietta. Yeah.
Could you add more names?
We can see Romeo and Juliet in there. We definitely can.
I see some relations have changed.
Alright, so let's warp back down there. And slowly make our way to the bottom part of the map, and hopefully we can find our other information point there too. It's been 10 whole years, and now here I am, back in the city. It's so different from how it used to be. Guernica, hero of the city, is dead and gone. I finally got to hear about that. Just lately. Now my parents are dead, and most of my friends have passed on too. So what's my aim in life now? What is left for me to swing my blade at? Wasn't aiming for him. Well, if Kevesi had an annihilator, it would have been wise to assume Agnus has one too. It is fair to say mistakes were made, and I never would have imagined the city itself could move. But in any case, you Ouroboros did yourself proud out there. That they did. Oh, I got the chance to stop by Wellwell's place and read something again. The latest volume of the Founder's Tale. It's just incredible. It moved me to tears right there and then. I never thought I'd be able to read the next part of that story. The emotion. Yeah, it's good to be alive sometimes.
I see some relations have changed.
Yeah, it's the little things that makes it worth it. Are we on the right side? I think we are. I just overshot it because I saw people that we could talk to. Oh, it's a novel you're after. There's nothing better than the Founder's Tale series. Ah, no question there. The author's an absolute genius. Part of the city, I tell ya. A novel.
Gotta keep nice and limber.
I wonder if we can meet this writer and enjoy his story. Oh, back after a 5-year stretch, it feels like some distance has opened up between me and this place. Not with my family though. Since I stopped with the lost number stuff, everyone started to heap concern on me. Now Colt's not like me. She went back to the lost numbers. Well, it's hope is working out for her.
I see some relations have changed.
Yeah, after being stuck for so many years, I can imagine that you want something different. How's it going now? Great, thanks for asking. I learned a new trick and it seems to be going down a storm with everyone. Hey, do you know Mizuki, by the way? We happen to be acquainted. I feel like I could lift everyone's spirit just like I did for him once. Perhaps it's conceited of me, but I feel like I was able to achieve something that only I could do.
Good to add more names.
Well, the name Zack does, let's say, gives the idea of determination, definitely. So we check inside here, see if anybody we can talk to. Nope. So, you know they started the Vandham person and that Doyle to the medical facility at once? What do you think happened then? Well, given that House Rhodes is a neutral party, I'm sure they would have saved them both. That's sad. I'd wager some trouble is afoot. 6 houses, enmity.
It's all making sense.
So many different discussion points. I'm sure a lot of them is just for knowledge and experience. Oh. Hey, are you alright? It's my chest. Kind of hurts to breathe. Wait a sec. Group heal. It looks like it's still hurting. Did it not work? If arts aren't having any effect, we should bring it to the medical facility. The doctor will know what to do. Right. Shock to the system. Accepted. Well, we could get her there, of course. And it's not too far, so why not? Oh, I heard you helped Mizuki out with the scavenging mission the other day. Thanks for that. Oh, don't mention it. It was a perfectly natural thing for us to do. Hey, I heard you're an oven fresh newlywed, is that right? Not that I have a clue what that even means. Kawata told me that if something ever happened to Mizuki, you'd cry about it. I guess he's a pretty important guy then. Oh yes, Mizuki is more important to me than the air we breathe. I'm so glad he's safe and sound.
I see some relations have changed.
I've always hated the eclipses. Someone's friend or family would always be slaughtered, all just to make us feel cowed and small. But this year, you saved everyone from that fate. And I don't mean only the prisoners. You saved me too from stewing in my own juices about how powerless and defeated I was. The future can change, and we can change it. I want to do something to help too, whatever I can do, for the future's sake. Good attitude, you keep at it. Ah, this again. Have you seen it before? Since the city has moved location, the people have attuned to a completely new environment. Patients keep being rushed in because their bodies are weakened by the change. Oh, hey Monica. I didn't realize there were so many patients. You seriously didn't expect this would happen? Obviously, I understand that we had to move to avoid being wiped out by Mobius. But moving to a place a whole 2000 metri below ground level. Okay, that's enough for that. I know that's remedy. As long as we get the medicine, everyone will be as right as rain. Wishful thinking. I'll send for extra medical supplies. Let us know what you need. I will, thank you. Right then. Doc, is there anything we can do to help? There is. If patients keep coming in at the current rate, we won't be able to provide enough medicine. Could you get us some egg seeds and heavy pomegranates for me? You'll find them in the Cadenza region. Oh, and the Rocadori roots as well. That's indigenous to the Levy sandbar. If you could prepare 20 of each for me, I would have enough for a surplus of medicine. Okay, we'll be back with the goods, quick as you like. Sorry about this. We'd be more than happy to gather it.
I see some relations have changed.
Quest updated. We have some. Not enough, but we have some of it. Alright, let's activate the other question mark as well, so we found all of them. Oh. Hey, wait! What's wrong? Ouroboros, I really need you to do something for me. Some lost numbers went on the campaign to Cape Erkapor, and they haven't come back yet. I want you to go find them. Oh! What happened exactly? if you could tell us the details. No problem. Let me take care of it. Got more time than I know what to do with, so I have. Oh, don't just make executive decisions. Besides, we actually don't have. We got plenty of spare time. Maybe this little squirt's trusting us grown-ups to help. That's a serious business. Be there anything on our plate more urgent than that? Ha! Surely not. Oh, enough with the excuses. Why'd you really want to do this? Because it sounds like fun. Well, I'm being serious here. This is a formal request from Shiner of the House of Ortiz. But why are you the one making the request? Oh, that's because my dad's one of the lost numbers. Looks like we'd better check out what's happening on Cape Ercafor. Yes, let's. Do you have any clues as to where they might be? Oh, it's Plains' scavenging force that's gone missing. All the grown-ups were really worried, so I'm scared something bad must have happened. We'll find them and bring them home, don't worry. And a young noble request. Okay, so we picked up a bunch more requests, and there's still a few more people we can talk to. Oh, our imprisoned friends made it home. You lot did something truly great for us there. But we didn't manage to save all of them. But that isn't on you. They must have been at least somewhat prepared for that, from the moment they got captured. And now that the infernal prison is no more, that's going to make moving around a lot easier for me too. I'm going to make the most of it, for our dear friends who never made it back home. Yeah, see? Even the little things we do count. And she's right. We cannot be held accountable for the people that didn't make it back. We did our best. Grown-ups tell us not to fight, but all they ever do is argue with each other. Why is that? I bet we could all live just fine without all the 6 houses stuff. Maybe, I don't know. I need to have a bit more of a feel about all the houses. But politics? They can be very draining. The city isn't without its own internal squabbles, but at Mishibat Canteen, everyone is a valued customer. No matter your viewpoints or beliefs, all I want for you is to enjoy some delicious food. Speaking of, I recommend Aqua Pasa a la City. It's a classic city cuisine.
Good to add more names.
Oh, each member of the Lost Numbers is a sort of a grandchild to me. When I don't come back from a battle, I'm so consumed with sadness that I can't even sleep. So I'm very happy that so many of my little grandchildren were liberated from the prison and made it back to the city. Thank you for getting them all back safe and sound. No problem whatsoever. Oh, the whole city moved. Even my mom had never seen it happen before. He was really scared at the shaking. Oh, it was a real shock, wasn't it? You didn't get hurt, did you? Nah, I was fine. Shina's the one who needed your help, really. Shina's going to lead his house someday, so he knows things can't tell us. The thing that just happened, for example. He said he was sorry for keeping it from us. You guys are on the same level, right? Maybe you can work together. Maybe. There's always a possibility. Alright, that is of the people I can see so far. And let's go back to the other side, because I did see an information point there. Maybe that's the other half of the discussion we haven't gotten yet? Well, it's been so hard for Gray's wife, having to wait for him to return. Oh, I feel so sorry for her. Gray's always leaving her behind to go on a mission, risking life and limb for the city. Gray's autonomy. Yeah, I see what you did there. Gray's anatomy, really. Alright, so there's still one place somewhere in the city where we can add to a discussion. I wonder where it is. I was hoping it's not too far off the beaten path, so I don't necessarily miss it. Well, there's only one path we haven't really taken yet, and that is of course the side I'm going right now. And after we and of course we also have the lower part here. Maybe check there.
That smarts.
Ah, thanks for what you did. Not only Lagarde prison camp, but the castle itself has been liberated. And that's our Ouroboros power. That revolt was a long time coming. Now we've got to ride that momentum. Yeah, right on. Ah, Shania stabbed us in the back. I can't believe it. Damn it all. We thought of her as a friend, but I guess she didn't feel the same way.
I see some relations have changed.
It's slightly underwhelming way to look at it, but technically not untrue. I can hear the music again. Alright. Nobody here, no information points. And that's the annoying part, because I got 1 out of 2. And now my head is like, the other one is here somewhere too. Oh, we did really well out there. The results even better than I'd hoped for. We exposed the city to some danger, but their reward far outweighed the risks. You even smashed the castle's flame clock, and that's hard to credit. Oh, it may not be immediately obvious to the casual observer, but I do have a fair few orders currently on my to-do list. I shall therefore be setting to work on those in the city forthwith. But pray don't let that dissuade you from calling on me anytime. Sounds like you got your hands full. Are you sure you can afford to be helping us? Oh yes, perfectly. Don't worry overmuch. Our having tied an exclusive contract, helping you is but one more element of my duties. Don't worry, we'll call you if you need you, definitely. But first, I need to find that other information point. Nah, if it would be in one of these rooms, it would be very, well, too well hidden. I'm sure they wouldn't do that, right? It could also be like on the upper levels, where you can only climb if you climb the ladders and stuff. Well, we're just gonna go back to the city, the main city street with the shops and all that. And if we can't find it, we'll just leave it for this until we accidentally come across it. It's funny, I only have to play tag for like 2 minutes and I'm super sweaty. Oh, you're moving about, love. That's what makes you sweat. What's funny about that? But I never used to sweat. I think it just got a bit too warm in the city after everything moved. Well, the city used to be right on the top of a great sword. I wonder would that account for the difference in temperature? Yeah, being that high would definitely be a lot more chilly, and if you're not used to anything but that, then yeah, moving to a normal level, it would definitely feel a lot warmer. More people around, so many star people. My baby daughter grew up a whole lot while I was locked up in prison camp. She barely remembers who I am now. That really brings home how people are going apart from each other. I should count my blessings, really. It's a miracle to even have her back at all.
I see some relations have changed.
Oh, I'm so glad you made it through it unscathed. Those Mobius were cut above. I'm really reeling from all the excitement. Anybody else? Or did they just all leave when I got here? We were resigned to the fact that the people seized while rescuing Gondor would take years to break out. But you Ouroboros made short work of that. Oh, I had no idea that the city would move about like that. I was so surprised. My head nearly fell off its shoulders. We seem to be coping just fine though. The great sword might be broken, but the city's safe, and that's what matters. I think we've escaped the worst of it, but we're not quite out of the woods just yet, which is a little worrying. Not everyone is as strong as you. We need to support each other if we're going to conquer fear and insecurity. True. You know what, maybe I will just leave the final point until we are in between the episodes. Oh, my dad came back. He was surprised by how big it got when he saw me. It was a big surprise for me too. I mean, I thought I was never going to see him again. Thank you so much for helping my dad and everyone else. No problem. This is exactly why we did all that. How is it a good ship boundary? Looks like friends use boundary gently with no breaking. Very good. Mecha spanking's unnecessary. And damage would surely send Master Pond to drinking much at Shibita Canteen.
I see some relations have changed.
I'm getting that was a slight compliment that we are handling the machine just the way it should. I think that is actually... oh, there it is. This only happens because the Elder let outsiders come and go into the city willy-nilly. Still, we were able to live in peace for all this time until now. That's no small feat, I think. And there it is, City's discontent. Hey, and a traitor that lived into the city for years is the reason they had to move and the reason that Mobius discovered it. You cannot blame this on outsiders. It was definitely an inside force that was responsible for that. There was no stairs nearby, was there? No, that collector box up there will get there someday. Not right now. Okay, so we got multiple quests we picked up in the city. I think we've located all the question marks and interacted with them. The medicine I will do in between episodes because it's just a collection of collectibles, so I just have to go there, collect them and bring them back. So collecting them I will do in between, bringing them back we'll do in the next one. So for now, shall we pick up the guy that wanted the shiny pebble? And for that we need to go to the Erythrea Sea. And it should be somewhere here. Cascade Crossroads, I think that's for the group. Romeo and Joulietta. And struck to the system. Alright, and pick this one. And of course, while we're down here, we might as well pick up other quests here too. But I doubt they will be in this episode, so let's finish this one up first. Yeah, 700 meters isn't that far when you think about it. As always, let's pick up as many collectibles as we can, because if we did it enough when we were in the necessary areas, we would have already had enough items to just complete the medicine request straight away. And don't get me wrong, we already got a lot of most of them. We got one completely, 1 to 14 and 1 to 2, so we're already very far there. But we could also have been done already. So many that want to attack me. But yeah, they're all very far below us, so there's no benefit for us in doing that. Only potentially the items that they have. And I can do that really easy in between. Did we already do that one? Yes, we did. Yeah, let's pick the one that you only have to destroy.
But you're in our way. Don't let
Ah, we're helping the one, not destroying it.
Sidewinder!
Quick drop!
Reversal edge!
Shield wall!
Demon flame!
Noble Oriole!
Reversal
Oriole!
We need to hurry up, or we need to kill the one with the horn.
Noah!
Stop! A fusion of Sidewinder!
That we momentum!
Let's go do better yet! Taion!
Hey! Quick drop!
Mighty reversal edge!
You can blow your horn as much as you want, but it does not affect me.
We can do better yet! Reversal edge!
Oriole!
Blossom! Stop!
Thunder!
Conclusion.
We're unstoppable with you around, Sena.
I'm the girl with the gall.
I think we need to get around this big gigantic pile of rocks. Oh yeah, those are all in our range, isn't it? Huh. Maybe we should fight there in between the episodes too. To see what kind of items they have and potentially level up our classes a little bit. It's up ahead, I see it. There it is. And with it, my sweet Joulietta. Huh? Romero! Ah! Return the jeweled pebble to me now! Romero! Let's get that thing out of the way. Yeah, and cut them open so we can get the pebble back for Romero.
Gale, I'm the one you want. You're a lifesaver. Early bird gets the glory. Keep them coming. You dare fight them. On your ass! That's the weak point.
I just look at that, 47. Yeah, that's definitely a low level elite for us. So if we die on this, I will be so embarrassed.
Everyone healed up. No complaints.
Before we grind you into dust. I know. Feeling good.
Enemies on you didn't disappoint.
Let's show them. Are you ready, Eunie? Show no mercy.
Come on, one more bit.
No more running.
Still standing? I'm fine, my friend. Just taken unawares. Was looking very awares to Rico. Look, we got the jeweled pebble back. Oh. Now you can marry Joulietta. My gratitude is eternal to you all. I must get back to where my darling waits and whisper in her ear the happy news. Ah yes, why not? I'll take this chance as well to introduce your heroes to my love. She waits for me in the Ibita canteen, a place that holds 1,000 memories. I beg of you, please, come join me, my friends. Okay. Why wouldn't we? The guy seems so happy he's got his pebble, and at least the first stage of getting her approval for the wedding. Alright, let's grab this couple places here. Yeah, that won't be enough. We need to go to the main menu. I wonder if there's gonna be like a sequel to it, because we helped with the pebble, and now they say we need more proof. It is not enough to marry this royal. Because I could see something like that happening. Because royalty, nobles, they can be a bit shitty. My Joulietta. Oh, Romero mine. I can't believe you really found the thing. I am only sorry that I made you wait. Oh, what nonsense, dear. It's all my father's fault. And who's this? Some friends who helped me out. I hear that Garrett's here as well. Yes, here. Wait. Is Garrett Jouliette's father? See, father, it's exactly as I said. Romero kept his word and found the stone. Yep, that is definitely a jeweled pebble. Did you find this on your own? I had some help from these, my worthy friends. Ouroboros. They are... Or did you know? Such stout companions. Also, did you know they're going to end the war with Mobius too? Well, you certainly kept your promise and brought back a jeweled pebble. But, don't forget, this task was set to see if you're worthy of Joulietta. If other people helped you, I don't think we can use it to judge your worthiness. Yes, I see how that might be the case. And what about the other marriage condition? Why, father, is there more we have to do? Yes, to leave the lost numbers. To this I say... To this I have to say. I won't leave my lost numbers friends behind. I signed up for your Jouliette's sake. I fight to save the world for her alone. Oh, my sweet Romero. Sorry. Them's the terms. You want to marry her, then retire. Oh, cruel man, to say such awful things. You'd never understand. I hate you. What? So after all that, this marriage thing isn't even happening? So it seems. Well, to be honest, I think he's just trying to make her happiness last, because if he stayed in the lost numbers, there's a good chance he'll be captured or killed, and that would make his daughter very, very sad, and he doesn't want to see that. There's probably something to that level going on here. It has to.
I see some relations have changed.
But that was a nice quest, even though it was a throwback to Romeo and Juliet. Well, at least they both didn't die. At least, not yet. What do you think young Joulietta has been up to lately? Well, I've been seeing her around town a lot, now that you mention it. She's probably been up meeting with her lover, I'd say. Juliet's attitude. Ah, her attitude is probably not all that great. So where would the other one be then? Because I'm guessing it should be somewhere around the storefront, isn't it? Because that's where all of this happened, so people would be curious. I think I want to find that piece before the end of today's episode and then leave it there. And next time we can start by going over all the discussions and then just picking up more quests as we go, because like I said before, there is still plenty of things that we need to complete. So many things we still need to find. And that's okay, because they're all little story bits that will, well, make the world a better and bigger place and let us teach us more about it. And who knows, maybe one of them will lead us to a hero quest. You never know. Because there's still so many ascensions I still need to do. And of course leveling those ones up as well. So it's gonna take a really big time. Ah, you people from beyond the city's bounds know not of the noble house's woes. House Vandham and House Dole has been at odds, long separated by a bitter grudge. And on top of that, you're a lost number. That doesn't seem to be helping your case. My fellow comrades all say much the same, and yet the city's guard cannot be shirked. If only the 6 houses never were, our story would have been very different now. Yeah, you'd probably be married. But you got to work with what you have. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's quite something to see Romero going around with a frown. It certainly is, considering he was banging on for months about how he was getting married. Yeah, but right now, it's well, not gonna happen. We need to settle the whole lost numbers thing, that they don't need to go out there doing what they do, keeping things safe. We need to defeat Mobius, and then they can get married. But for now, we're gonna leave the episodes here. Yes, there was only one quest and a lot of talking around, but I think this was a good thing. Because, like I said, it makes the world be more alive, knowing more about the people. And of course, the Romero and Joulietta quest was really nice, actually. And so next time, we're gonna go to a inn, bar, cafe, wherever we can discuss things, talk them all over, see what kind of quests are amongst them. And then we'll just go down a list of all the quests we have and completing them. Should be a lot of quests we can do next time. Or at least I hope so. But for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we continue our rounds across the world for side quests.
Hey, do you guys hear something?
See you then. Bye bye.